Welcome to Hub Cinema. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and enjoy the video.
I just don't know what to dress up as this year. Wait a moment! The Great Papyrus needs no costume. I will just go as the coolest guy around. Me!
I'm green with envy, bro.
Sans, is your costume ready yet?
Almost done, bro.
I don't have time for this. Human, I need to get the candy. Can you please help Sans make his costume more presentable? Later. I'm back! So, how's the costume going? Say, Sans, can you please tell me about the team we're rooting for in this baseball sport, as the humans call it?
Well, Pep, there's a lot you gotta know about the team. First thing is, the guys on the team all have very strange names. For example, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I was asking you.
I said who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Sans, quit goofing around and tell me who's on first.
You got it.
Got what?
No, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base!
No, Sans. Dinner will be ready soon. We wouldn't want you to spoil your appetite. Go. What did you just do, Sans? Greetings, son. I have finally returned from the void. It's been so long. Do you have anything you wish to tell me? Just this. Goo. Of all the things you could have said, why did you choose that? Meh, I refuse to grow up. Okay, Sans. What has gotten you so excited suddenly? Gah! How did you get that prototype? No! Smells like a demotion. You are certainly quite the handful. But you at least make my life interesting. Thanks for that, son.
Goo, goo, da, 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 da.
Are you trying to say, Dad?
Done.
Oh my goodness, you are! Your first word. Wait until I tell your mother.
Heh dun. Don't worry, I'm a bona fide chef. Howdy, Mr. Dr. Gaster.
Ah, greetings, young prince. I see you are doing well.
What you doing, sir?
Nothing of too much interest here. Merely just some bland paperwork. All while I keep watch over my son. At least before dinner is complete.
Huh? You're watching a potato?
Oh, no, Azrael. That's not a potato. He happens to be my child, Sans. He's a skeleton.
Oh, I understand. He still looks like a potato.
My son is not a vegetable.
Sans, I understand you have little reason to trust us guests, but can you level with me for just a few questions?
Oh, f***ing course. You're bothering me in the middle of something I actually enjoy doing.
Wait, you mean you didn't enjoy freaking out Flowey so bad at all?
Shut up.
Why are you holding the only way we can talk to you if you don't want us to talk to you?
It's called my job. Now get out. I don't have time to deal with you creeps.
Wow, rude. You seem unsettled, Sans.
For the love of... Yeah, I got a problem with you jerks. You turned me into a f***ing flower and stripped me of my f***ing magic so you could see what I look like as a goddamn human.
Don't get so worked up. It's bad for your blood pressure.
Look at my face. Do you see a circulatory system?
I'm sorry for that, Sans. I know at least some of the others probably don't agree, but I am.
You turn me into anything else, and I'll find a way to hurt you.
At least we didn't turn you into dust. We could have, for hurting him like that.
Don't you try to take the high road on this. You wanted me to hurt him.
Rage, 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 rage. Rage. It's rage all the time. Dang it all, everyone calm down. You too, Sans. You don't get a past issues excuse to let your anger control the conversation. Everyone here made mistakes, including you, but you won't also admit to them. Whenever faced with it, you say, this isn't about revenge. I want things to get better. Do you?
I know what I'm doing.
Shh. Chill, dude. Chill.
What the hell? It's unopened?
Sorry, Sans. I didn't expect the peanut gallery to follow me inside. Let's just ignore them and get back to business, alright? How much longer are you going to just sit there and allow Flowey hurting himself all over again? If you do that, Frisk will keep resetting. Eventually you'll slip up, and they'll discover you remember resets. Or you can help us figure out how to help Flowey stop the cycle before that happens.
Wait. So you think trying to convince me that I might slip up after doing this undetected by the Wii for billions of resets, that'd slip out now? Besides, I ain't gonna help change the weed. If you wanted a version of me that gave a shit about that, ask me on those first 100.
Sans, we know you and Sweetie were close and that he betrayed you. That had to have hurt. He still has nightmares about it, Even if he can't feel love, he can feel guilt and regret. And by the way, straggling him like that? Not cool. I know he's hard to deal with, believe me, I know. But you of all people should have known it wasn't going to work. All the other times you hurt him, at least you had a goal. But that time, you were just mad. Please don't let hate fuel your actions.
Alright, 2 things. 1, he hit Paps. 2, how do you know the hell we was?
Flowey accidentally implied you two used to be friends last night. He didn't use those exact words, but it was fairly obvious if one paid attention and read between the lines of his alternating self-pity and anger.
Yeah, maybe once. But we ain't anymore, alright?
It's hard to remember that Flowey's just a kid, huh, Sans? Must be easy to torture him when—
They're just a failed experiment. Nothing more, nothing less.
Seriously, Sans? You lost Gaster, big whoop. Flowey lost his best friend and his feelings.
Alright, you need to shut up and listen for a sec. He's an experiment. Granted from some stolen research, but that don't change that he's a science project gone bad. Oh, making me lose my bro was just the tip of the iceberg of shit he took from me.
So he's just an experiment to you then. We'll add another one to dodge the issue. He's not truly a person to you. We have a word for that. Dehumanization. Many dictators and warmongers use that as justification for atrocities. Seeing a pattern coming together here?
That ain't what I'm saying here.
In that one instance when you and Flowey were humans, your attitude suddenly changed a lot. You were worried about his mental health, and took him to Paps to heal his eye. Was it because the facade suddenly cracked? Because you couldn't pretend he wasn't a living, thinking being? And just in case you think that's not a big issue, we locked away all those monsters on the ground. That's a good thing. They are monsters after all.
No! It ain't anything like that! I just meant it as... I had to do something. But it ain't anything like... I'd never repeat those same acts as those creatures did.
Sans, doing something is not always the best solution. It can make it worse, and enacting vigilante justice is never the right answer.
I couldn't do nothing!
Consider, turn yourself into a flower. Sure, transform you into a human, why not? But we didn't tell or force you to torture Fly from the get-go. You did. And even you had to try the silence as we—
I had to! I needed him to understand the consequences. He couldn't just be forgiven for murdering everyone!
You had to? You needed him to understand the consequences? Bull. That's just an excuse, just like they're just an experiment, or they're just monsters, or they aren't even real. And guess who's left behind to deal with the mess? Go ahead. Keep running from the truth. Keep letting a 10-year-old clean up your message, just because you're too much of a coward to admit you and Alf is messed up too.
No! I didn't! She made him! I I wasn't gonna do... This isn't anything like the massacres. The kid ain't...
Sans, why don't you actually tell us what happened? How did it start?
I can't do that. I can't. I needed to. I had to. I can't watch any more massacres.
Was it Flowey's massacres or Frisk's?
The kid hasn't yet. But the plant wasn't. During the war, those human creatures, they slaughtered most of the entire village. Murdered in one night.
Have you tried to create new skeleton life? Not with just another person, just in general.
I'm not a necromancer.
With science?
After the weed, never.
Who was your best friend in that village?
Bookman and Cooper Black.
Skeleton massacre. That sounds unpleasant. Care to elaborate?
He killed everyone.
Guys, give Sans a break. We know he knows about resets. So what? Almost every other AU Sans does. And stop asking him questions that make him uncomfortable. He lost his brother, please. Sans, I understand just how bad those might have been. And while I'm not saying to completely forget or forgive the fact that they happened, surely it wouldn't harm either of you to give him a chance. Flowey, yes, he's soulless, but that doesn't mean he's without remorse or guilt. He's in the room right now, huddled under a blanket Frisk threw over him so he wouldn't kill himself. Just one time. That's all I ask. One time to try and get to know him.
I have gotten to know the plant. He used to stay with me and bros, but that was a long time ago.
What were you wanting Frisk to do at Mount Ebbet? You looked truly happy when they first went back.
I wanted the kid to do anything away from the ruins.
Be honest here, are you upset with Flowey because of what he did, or because how he carries himself is disrespectful to the memories of the lost? Frisk said they spoke with you this morning. What did you two discuss?
What? Why do you... Hey, what's this really about?
Flowey kept his word, but I couldn't stop the other guests from blurting out conflicting stories about last night.